Good evening, everybody. Welcome here to another college football stream. It is the Illinois Fighting Illini taking on the Northwestern Wildcats. I'm Dina Boyles, your amazing host. Very excited to have you all with us here today, or this morning, or whenever you have joined us. And we are set to get this party underway. We're going to have some heavy rain in the forecast just to make things a little bit interesting for playing wise. I know it's 11:40 p.m. You think I care? Not past my bedtime.
Once again between two major schools that call this state home, and at the end of the road, a top hat to carry on a presidential legacy. Where there's sure to be droppings and honkings all over the field. We're here in Champaign, Illinois, Geese Memorial Stadium. It's the Northwestern Wildcats and the Illinois Fighting Illini. Reese Davis, Nate Pollock, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Illinois continues to improve under the guidance of Brett Bielema.
Coming
off a strong 9-4 season, they want to make even noise in the Big Ten this season. Bielema has shown he can build a great defense.
Stupid foul. I didn't ask you to do that.
Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes.
This is going to be bad.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Fighting Illini offense takes the field, and they'll have the ball first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the...
There he goes! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive.
That was a good start to the drive.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
60,670, 60,670.
Exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Back to pass, it's Hauser. Pocket breaking down.
Ah, come on.
Great work there by
I was trying to get rid of the ball, and I
How
couldn't.
nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the decoy.
maybe a crease. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Ah,
Good
come
hands in there
on.
by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Got him cleared
That
on
was
his
too
body.
hard.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So Northwestern's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And onto the field comes Aiden Child. This offense is going to be productive. He will have to play well in this one.
This is going to be our test. Just can't get the passing game going offensively.
They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Childs. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think he sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
3rd down.
Manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try. They'll go to the counter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the officials
cannot be doing
face
that.
mask penalty, and the offense gets a 1st down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They make the stop.
Another
There is
face
a flag on
mask.
the field. We'll see what that's all about. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty is so important at the college level. Give to the back. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bump. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty.
That was a good stop.
Sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Tight end now in motion.
If our running game is great,
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Valentine. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
coming back. Yikes.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. A costly holding penalty backs him up. It's 1st and 20.
I don't know what number 9's doing. Like, what on earth are you doing, son?
Unloads to the wideout.
There we
With the
go.
catch, it's Dixon. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Going to get a stoppage here for just a second as Northwestern has an injured player on the field. Training staff will take a look and will step aside.
Hauser's just having trouble trying to get something going on the pass game. Running game's fine. Offensively, running game is good. Defense,
Nice pickup
or,
on the ground.
yeah, but the quarterback, we're just not doing well.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll give it to him again. Inside the 45. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
3-0 our score.
Illinois picked up the 1st down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Valentine. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right
All right,
edge.
we'll take the point.
Oh,
that's no good.
And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Come
And sometimes
on.
I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great, and the kickers have improved.
How short was it?
You left some points off the scoreboard there.
I thought that was good, but
Northwestern offense ready to go.
the rain's really causing the
They put
problem.
up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. The give out of the gun. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
There's a
Well,
crease.
that touchdown, or not touchdown, that field goal we missed, excuse me, really playing a
Here's
factor.
this offense with a fresh set of downs.
We got to get a stop here.
Looking to throw, it's Child. Lost one deep down the right side. And that ball is caught. One hand grab. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Middle of the end zone, he's got it.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys
No, 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 no,
The
no.
extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. On the move
In rainy.
inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Grabbed over the middle.
Oh, and I was trying to go forward and
This quarterback right now is in
slip.
a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Listen, his team's obviously down in this game, but it's not his fault. I mean, this guy showed up to play. He's been churning out big play after big play. Already over 100 yards rushing in this game. He's carrying his weight. He needs his buddies around him now to pick up the slack a little bit and help get this team back in the game.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Under fire. And the ball's free in the backfield.
Oh my goodness.
You practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Here comes the heat. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Touchdown.
Balls into the house. Touchdown Illini. The best way I can think of to describe this cat, he's like a human get-out-of-jail-free card. He'll make it work no matter the circumstance.
And so as a defense, Reese, I mean, you've got to be aware of what this guy is doing at all times. I mean, if he's not just staying in the pocket and he takes off, you've got to have bodies flying to the football and stop worrying about these wide receivers because this guy's dangerous.
That was a big touchdown we needed.
Lining up.
That was more than...
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. They have it back up 10-7. They have it back up 10-7. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This third down a little longer after that penalty. Back to throw, it's Childs. Rushes on him. On target to the left.
Come on.
He's got enough for the first down, and they might get some extra. It looked like a face mask to me.
Excuse me. Illinois really cannot have this
You
happen.
might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Someone not clear on the snap down. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
That'll be on Segrin.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. 2nd and long coming up. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Brent Bierman on the tackle. Now it's 3rd down.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up.
That was a big sack defensively.
It's Child. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass.
Complete.
4th down.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the 3rd possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical 3rd down, forcing an incompletion.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. They'll try the right side. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way and at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Now
This game would have been tied if we would have made the field goal. I'm just saying.
got a man. It's Clement. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this offense, man. Luke Altmaier was so good at the trigger. He was so good, man. He got the ball out. He got hit a bunch. Palmer, finding that next guy to take Illinois from a good team. And they've been a really good team the past couple years to a great team. It's probably going to start at that spot.
Yeah, Hauser comes in from ECU, and he's expected to be the guy to help lead this team to the promised land. He's got some pretty big shoes to fill, too, based on what Altmaier was able to do. But this is a position they've been able to find success through the portal, and now Hauser's got to be the guy to get it done and take this team to the upper echelon of the Big Ten. Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early.
And they drop him for a loss, but there are penalty markers on the
That's
field.
got to be face mask for sure. Yep. So there goes the sack.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. Illinois looking to
That was a critical penalty, I can tell you that for sure. And that might have just cost him.
All the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've got it down to the
Big loss from that Northwestern defense. Their player not going to be back for the rest of the game. They're going to really need to step it up. Well, and these penalties are not going to make that issue any better. Now we have to distance to the goal. Automatic 1st down.
That was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a 1st down. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Off the play fake on 1st down.
Oh, I turned it over.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say
went to throw the pass in the end zone, and it's intercepted.
They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive
Instead of a touchdown, that will be a touchback.
Going up and making the INT.
That was a bad throw I just did.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. They'll go back to the ground.
And we just gave up a first down. Yep, that interception's coming back to hurt us.
Plenty to move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Trying play action. They're working that left side. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Childs.
Oh, it's picked. It just was tipped and got picked. My goodness.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of there. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
Carter Janke. Yeah, it was deflected off, and then it was intercepted.
Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin.
I'll just throw the ball away. I was pressured, so I had no choice to get rid of the ball.
Down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches.
Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Throws to the wideout. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter. And QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Unloads to the wideout.
Incomplete, but there's a flag.
Flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Well, gives us a chance to regroup.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. After getting pushed back on the holding call, here comes 2nd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking for a man. It's Hauser. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dixon. Tripped up for the tackle.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic, some of them throw it too quickly, and it can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
And just too much on that pass, too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Out of the gun.
Just not getting anything going.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Just having troubles trying to get something going offensively. Defensively, we have got to do some better job on.
And wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Keeps it on first down, and he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
That was a good sack.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second
Illinois,
and 11.
Northwestern Illinois really playing in a slugfest rainstorm here in Champaign.
There's a hit. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call asked him set up with a 1st and 10. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the 2nd level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Get it out on the screen. And he never
he got hit.
The defense was right there. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Back to pass.
If this was in the dry conditions, I don't know what would have happened. Oh, come on, with a face mask.
There's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Gotta keep your composure here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll test the right side. No room to run, and he stopped right in the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4.
Yep, nowhere to go.
Again, he is denied. It's 3rd and goal. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Now will be how the first quarter is going to end.
If we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Northwestern! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Running inside, it's Valentine. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. Catch in the middle, it's Dixon. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else.
Got a little press. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right in midfield.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we can put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run. Another good run. Another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete.
He's yet to have a touchdown.
All his skills today.
Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Makes the grab.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Thinking about passing it.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Right down the middle. Finds his man. It's Perry. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns. And
for me to open my game is why it's not letting me get my freaking game downloaded, so I gotta figure out what's wrong with it. So, barring any major hiccups and setbacks,
he's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
You know, we'll be up and going the next few weeks.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Yeah. Somewhere in this rainstorm, you can't even see Northwestern fans.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Valentine. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. It's those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on the.
Damn it, I was trying to get rid of the ball and I couldn't.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Off the play fake.
Come on, let me get a first down.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal.
There we go.
Right down the boulevard, it's good.
Just having troubles trying to get the ball passed.
17-10 is the score.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll move the tight end. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting it second and short, not a good job by this defense.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Child. Fires to the big fella. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
Can't get anything going.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands.
That's got to be coming
back. They
back.
make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
For God's sake, the penalties are a problem.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Here's the pressure. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the
should have been intentional grounding.
Second and long.
That's got to be coming back. That's a holding. That's a clear holding.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. So after getting nabbed for holding, it's second and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That fight song I've heard 1,000 times, which is the Northwestern fight song. That's Putnam City West's fight song.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get it.
Snagged it, there's running room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Valentine. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
They'll run for it on
Oh, that's a face mask. That's a face mask. That's a clear face mask.
He might wind up with the first down anyway.
Yeah, it was a good stop, but you've got a face mask.
You have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level. 3 yards, first down for
down.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And it's just nice, man, to have a big tight end that can work the middle of the field. Like, I can throw it over linebackers' heads, and he's big enough to really be a target before it gets to the safeties. And they run these post patterns, man, and when you throw them on time, they're extremely hard to stop.
Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
The last two
Even if we don't get it, we'll just take the points. It'll be fine. Oh, touchdown. That's going to stand.
Touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field.
Come on.
What a
You cannot tell me that.
They could have been right back in this thing, and now they'll have to try it again. The pressure ramps up.
For God's sake. That was a killer.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got him, and he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. So now on comes the field goal unit.
I'm really angry.
And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. They pulled a little closer, now down 20-13.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Would have been tied if we did not have those penalties.
On the run from inside.
Playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here?
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football.
Well, we are panicking because we're trying to catch up and we can't catch up.
Connection and going back to work. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
We're just not tackling.
8 yards on the play, he's too short of the first down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give to the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Wildcats have this offense rolling. Scanning the field, it's Childs.
Why are we leaving him open for a first down, Illinois? Why? We're trying to catch up, not continue to fall behind.
That's a quarterback doing that.
Timeout.
Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. And they'll have 2 left to work with.
We need to have a little talk and figure out why we're giving up yards.
On 1st and 10.
Defensively, we are not.
They've been running him, but now the pass.
We're having trouble. Where's the holding?
And he waltzes in for the score. The
We're trying to catch up, but Northwestern won't let us catch up.
Running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding.
What the hell are we doing, Illinois? We don't want Illinois catching up. No, no. We want to keep making them angry. Then we are going to win.
They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble.
For God's sake, we're trying to catch up, not fall behind.
Right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop.
We're trying, but Illinois doesn't want to try. They want to just bleep me over.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the
We should have had point.
the pressure can ramp up a little bit.
We should have had goddamn a touchdown, and throwing a pick's not going to make this any fucking easier. For God's sake. For fuck's sake, what the hell?
Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense.
I don't know what we're doing wrong, but we're doing it wrong. For fuck's sake, we can't catch up. And Greg's cheering to make sure I lose again.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all.
Don't let this go for a touch.
Scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
That has got to be frustrating. Had a chance to try to recover from that touchdown we lost on that on the drive before last, only to get fucked over by an INT pick six, and that really just fucked us. I mean, literally fucked us.
You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game, but I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
That's the problem. We can't do both of those combinations.
Under fire. Throws to the wideout.
Incomplete, but there's a flag.
Get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call.
We can't stop beating
Back
ourselves.
them up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. After the holding penalty, 1st and 20 for this offense. Back to throw, it's Hauser. That's caught, it's Dixon. He's brought
That's a face mask.
Let's see what the call is.
That's a clear face mask.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask.
It's just frustrating.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Where nothing is going right, and it's going absolutely wrong.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
See, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
He's got the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Illinois picked up the 1st down. Now here they come again. This time he wants to throw. Got his man.
Now that was what we were trying to do the drive before last, before we had that holding penalty.
After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into him.
And you see it all the time, right? score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits those uprights right in half. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing
And we can't tackle. As freaking usual, we can't tackle.
That first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
We can't even tackle worth a crap. It's the same problem last drive.
Pick up on first down, leaves them with 2nd and short. The inside handoff.
We're making stupid penalties. We can't catch up. We're beating ourselves. We're making sure Northwestern wins. That's just basically the problem.
Face mask penalty.
That's an unsportsmanlike conduct on the fan who gets a 15-yard penalty and a denying flag.
After the penalty. The give on the option. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Lining up to convert 3rd down. To the air. It's Childs. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Nope, we stopped them finally. Now we got to not make mistakes.
This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Tight end now in motion. Running inside. It's Valentine. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass.
That's got to be pass interference for sure.
Might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there.
It was either rough in the passer or that was a pass interference. Well, I'll take 15.
The offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty.
Should have been a pass interference, but I'll take the 15-yard penalty nevertheless, so I ain't complaining.
Snapped it in the shotgun. Makes the catch. It's Dixon. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first
Well,
half.
we threw 2
It was hard enough
picks.
for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
From the gun, running back on the move. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting on this block, getting a nice positive game.
But that 2-minute timeout we just needed just to regroup.
At the 47, the defense needs a 3rd down stop.
We need another penalty to save our freaking big. Seriously? We can't get the quarterback safe.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole.
It's been that kind of game.
They take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. It's a draw. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They go right back to him. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Timeout taken here by the Illini, and that is their third. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle.
God damn, why are we not tackling? Holy shit.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. To the air on first down. Gets it to the back. Turning it on. Inside the
Cannot fucking make stops. What are we doing? My God. Oh, I swear to God, if we cannot stop Northwestern, this is going to be a long game.
They'll lose yards on that one. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Wildcats trying to find.
We got to get it together second half. Offensively, we did not. We are not playing great. We made mistakes. It was frustrating for me. Offensively, we really did not play good. Defensively, I feel like we have got to do a better job. Just, oh my God. Why are we allowing them to get a first down, Illinois? Are we trying to lose intentionally?
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Timeout on the field. Northwestern has called it. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And listen, there's nothing wrong with play action for this offense, but man, you got to protect. You got to sell that run. And if the quarterback's going to do that, he needs his guys up front to give him a little bit more time to maybe take those shots down the field and make some big plays for this offense.
That's coming back.
They make the stop, but there is
That's coming back for sure. That's clearly coming back. Yeah. Try to fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
That holding call has them backed up now, staring at a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll pull it down. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's fourth down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. And this one splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
Only 17. God, we lost a lot of chances to try to take the lead. I'm just going to let the ball bounce. We're going to just take an EB down to 17.
It'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So if the offense doesn't want to take a chance here, they'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Conner.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And these two defensive game plans have been shredded a long time ago. Feels like it's just hang on and hope for a tip or overthrow or maybe a fumble from these QBs. Elite passers and dynamic rushers. Used to be you had to stop one or the other. Here in this second half, the challenge will again be twofold. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. We're just about ready to start the second half.
See if we can get anything going in the second half. Offensively, we just don't.
He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24. A good work by the coverage unit. The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right.
Cannot tackle.
Has been shaky. And if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football.
That's coming back.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Still second down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Looking to pass, it's Childs. He's got his man. Could not make his way to the corner. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And
There's what we needed.
At the 11-yard line.
Well, this defense knew they had to get off to a fast start here in the second half. They're trailing by a bunch of points right now on the scoreboard. They needed to make something positive happen early, and on the very first drive, they get a sack on 3rd down, looking to get the ball back to their offense here.
I'm just going to let that one.
And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field. And hey, even calls a turnover, that's just gravy.
Makes the grab. It's Perry. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Off play action on 1st down. Finds the tight end. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They're going to run it. There's a little room there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep you covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man.
Pass is caught for the touchdown.
He strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois.
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Hey, man, I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
And he made the extra point without problem. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's got it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Dropping back, it's Childs. Takes the easy completion. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
He leaves it with the back. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Throws for the tight end. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
How about the eye-hand coordination by the tight end there? That ball was not put on his body, wasn't put on his face mask, but he's able to stick out the big hand and pluck it right out of the air.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Power football with the run. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And as he throws.
Oh, he had it.
All over him, knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
And how about this defense keeping everything in?
Did that cross the line of scrimmage? Hold on. So it's 4th and 3. I can't see what the... here we go. Here's a better angle. Nah, I'm not even going to challenge it. We did not.
Making the short tackle to turn it over on downs. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Wildcats sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young...
Finding some room. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. To the air, it's Childs. Got his man out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
Should have just took the point.
Second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone.
No, that was a false start. That's not encroachment. Are you an idiot? That's a false start. That's not a penalty.
A little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. 3 yards. First down
for fuck's sake. Every fucking time we try to catch up, we get fucked.
Doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the boot, looking for his man. Caught in the backfield, it's Wagner. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Thank you. Give us a penalty.
Penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. That holding call threw him in reverse. Now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Send the tight end in motion. From the gun. Give on the inside. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3 and gets it to the 20-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. They feed him again. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And if I'm this defense moving forward, man, I'm going to start thinking about, like, this is the guy. They keep featuring him. I've got to take him out of the game. I got to find a way to double him. I got to find a way on 3rd down to make sure this doesn't happen. This offense continues to run through him, and he continues to be successful.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. They did a really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open.
Oh, come on. Catch the ball one time. For God's sake. This is starting to get me angry. We're trying to catch up, but we can't. We're just like getting beaten the hell out. Thank you. Catch the damn ball. Jesus Christ.
Illinois moving it quickly down the field.
We just need to start getting the damn ball. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he dropped. You should have caught the ball.
So now it's second and long.
Can't catch the damn ball. What the fuck are we doing? We look like a bunch of idiots that don't know what the fuck we're doing. That's fucking obvious.
Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Hard running there. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here's the rush, and they got him wrapped up at the 28.
Why allowing Northwestern to change?
Reeling down multiple possessions.
For God's sake! Do I not want to win this fucking game or not?
He's got his man across the middle. He stopped short of the first down marker, but there is a flag, and that looked like a clear face mask to me.
Holy fucking shit.
For anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. It's 1st and goal as Illinois comes to the
Dear
line.
God.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Huff. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Why is it every fucking time we have the ball, we keep making fucking stupid, idiotic mistakes?
Pulls it on the bootleg fade. Looking for the score.
Hey,
Had it in his
son, you gotta catch the fucking ball.
It'll be 3rd down. After the incomplete
You
pass,
had the ball. Fucking catch it, mother.
Senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rule will check on his condition. They played
You got to catch the ball.
Can make one more stop on 3rd and goal. They might force a field goal attempt.
Well, that didn't do us any good, which is terrible. You got to catch the ball, guys. It's not that fucking hard.
That now the 7th sack of the game.
That should have been 6. We're wasting drives, and we cannot fucking get our heads out of our asses to catch up. This has been the problem all fucking game. You got to catch the goddamn ball.
And the returner will be knocked down. Wildcats come out.
Attacking the back end.
The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Childs. Pressure coming. And now the ball's loose in the end zone. That ball was just lying there forever in the end zone, and the defense finally pounced on it.
And the defense right now flying around, getting to the ball carrier, knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
Oh my God.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Wildcats have it back for Northwestern offense headed out. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense.
We're going to decline it.
Decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the...
Hold on. Sorry, I forgot to do that.
Be a little bit more crisp
Oh,
here.
Jesus
And listen,
Christ.
I think the first part was the most important.
There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. Once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense gets home with the pressure and knock him down for a loss, but there are penalty markers down. Let's sort that out.
You cannot be joking me, Northwestern.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. And it'll be first down for this offense after the personal foul.
You gotta have Duncan spin on those helmets. What boneheads. A great defensive play wiped out by a flag.
Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. The give to the single back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. They'll run play action. He's going to let it go. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Deadlocked here in the 3rd quarter.
The rain is really making this slippery.
Running back searching for a hole. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing team.
It'll be a run on 3rd.
Oh, come on.
He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration.
And this defense has got to be jacked up. And they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going.
Oh, for God's sake.
This D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they created a negative play.
And tackled there by the defense.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39. It'll be 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They've been able to move the ball, but the kicker has let them down. They've had missed field goals. You wonder now, if you get in plus territory, you just go for it on 4th down. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Hauser. And
What the hell are we doing?
After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. That is their sophomore defensive tackle. They're very high on his future. Howie Rowe will get us up to date on how he's doing. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Rushes on him. Great job by this defense knowing exactly where the marker was. He needed to get it to the 30, and they stop him at the 29. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going.
We got it.
Brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball, too. You can see there right after the 3rd down play, looking at his sideline, saying, give me the ball, I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team, and he comes through big time.
Might as well give it to him again.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Flicks it out of the air. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Slithers into space. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play.
That will definitely end the 3rd quarter.
Through 3 quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have been impressive. These 2 teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th, all tied up. Not much room to run. Let's give it 1 to the 33.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass, it's Hauser.
God damn it.
Intercepted, a big play in a tie game. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Why is it every time we catch up, we make stupid mistakes, and now we're about to fall behind and can't take the lead?
As a quarterback, I'm like, please, defense, please go out there and bail me out. Give me another opportunity.
Seriously, defense, quit jumping! We're allowing Northwestern to pull away, you fucking idiot! What the fuck are we
Defense
doing?
had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank
Like,
you
no,
very
we're
much.
not. That's a
Much
lie.
more manageable
Oh, shut up.
situation
Like,
for
I
this
really want
offense
to do
after the
it.
penalty in 2nd and 6. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to fire deep.
Oh my fucking god. We had a chance to win, to catch up, take the lead. Illegal penalty on the referee who hates Illinois. 100-yard penalty. Why is it every time we try to catch up and we get screwed and the referee's like, personal foul, fake penalties? Yeah, we're about to fucking just be done. Oh my. Yep, we're not gonna win. Referees hate me for whatever reason. They're cheering with the YouTuber.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just
I get it fucking together, and that just makes me angry.
Put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
Hold on. Sorry, I had to get something to drink. This is just irritating the hell out of me, to be honest with y'all. We make stupid, boneheaded mistakes, and it's costing us.
Hey guys, here on the Illinois sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to...
Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That's reeled in, it's Martin. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Fires to the tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown Illini! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The Illini right back in the lead.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, he slipped a little bit.
Big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to pass their way in. Not gonna make it. Can't get the 2-point conversion, and they fail to take the lead here in the 4th. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's all Chuck. Maybe
come on, every time we catch up, we keep struggling.
They have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense didn't maintain.
No, that was on the offense. Bullshit. Defense was not in the neutral zone. Can't call it both fucking ways.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards.
We're just allowing Northwestern to win this game is what the referee says. We'll make sure they penalize us. Oh, that just made me angry.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. On the draw, it's Ochuk. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. So you've come up big, you've forced a 3rd down. 1 more big stop. Now I can get him to punt the football, give my offense a chance to go down the field and to score some points.
No.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. This offense trying to keep the momentum going. They scored the last time they had it. The defense got it back for them, and now a chance to take the lead. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
No, we slipped, and that was not what we needed.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Just a really bad mental error. 2nd and 15 after the delay of game. Tight end now in motion.
I was trying to take a timeout.
Looking downfield, it's Hauser.
That didn't work.
It left. He's got it. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Now the play fake. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And this offense throwing the ball has just been up and down the field all game long. They're now approaching 450 yards passing on the day.
The Illini generating momentum through the air. Let's see if they go back to it. Got it in the middle. It's Clement. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Looking downfield on first down. Looking to get in. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And that is phenomenal quarterback. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback. Get it out quick.
going for two here to try to make the lead 7. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Pass is incomplete. They can't convert the 2, and the lead stays at 5. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Alchuk. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a nice grab at the 25.
When you're a return specialist, you're trying to make huge plays. You only get a couple cracks at it a game. You want to make something happen. Unfortunately, he put it on the turf. At least his team recovered. But I will say this, the conversation on the sideline, it won't be fun with the special teams coach.
Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Back to throw, it's Hauser. Oh, they're after him. Trying to buy time. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
I think this team knew coming in today they needed to be able to run the football, and they were going to have to get some of that production from the quarterback, and he just broke off his longest run of the games.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick him up and put him down, scrambling for the 1st down. He's had a day where he's really shown you he can do all things on the football field.
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
Well, they try to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted, like it always works. Quarterback sneaks are designed to get just 1 inch. Somehow you've got to come up and do it. But the defense there, David, they bowed up and stopped them.
Did a great job. Listen, everybody knows what's coming. You know it's a quarterback sneak. It's still hard as heck to stop, but nice job by the defensive lineman. But get off the football. Don't allow them to go backwards. Don't push you backwards at all. And then what do you see with linebackers a lot of times? They come flying in there, making the stop. But a nice stop.
And guys, they are going to line up for the field goal here. I thought they might go for it in this situation. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in the big moment.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. Reading the option, it's Child. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw, it's Child. And they're not on the same page there.
You want to have a lot of success on defense, make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. This defense has been doing it time and time again, and you can tell this quarterback doesn't have a prayer.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Picked off, a turnover in their own end. Looking for more room. The pick six.
My God.
Touchdown, Illinois.
And man, this defense proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house. Now an interception and take it back to the house. They make big plays and they put that thing in the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point split.
Hold on. Be back in a sec. Sorry, I had to go get something.
The lead balloons to 15.
My God, what in God's green are just going on in this game?
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wildcats have it back to Northwestern offense headed out. Well, the good news
May have Kansas and Missouri coming up at noon.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead.
Yep, that just burned us.
Here he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Oh, we're not done yet, boys and girls.
And that is exactly what this offense needs, man. They need that clock to stop. They need to make big plays and score. Their defense needs to join the party, get some stops, and the passing game continue to be hot, and they might get back in this football game.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Illinois offense returns to the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Here's a heat. And that'll be
Jesus.
That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
And it's been fun to watch this QB execute today because he's shown you a little bit of everything. He's shown you the fastball. He's shown you the changeup, the ability to throw to all parts of the field. And he's still taking shots. Even after having 4 touchdowns, you can tell they feel confident in him. He's confident, and he's still throwing the football down the field.
And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
The Illini generating momentum through the air. Let's see if they go back to it.
Go back to the running game.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Offense gets set for second down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go right back to it. They made the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. It's been said over and over, you have to protect the player's head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Running inside, it's Huff. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Gives it on the option. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is extended a little further.
That might just seal the deal right there.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And he's going to be brought down on the return, but there is a penalty flag on the field. I'm not sure what this one's about.
It's the face mask that's been the issue.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage of the game. Looking for a man. It's Childs. Calls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. Northwestern right back to the line.
That's a good first down for this offense. Get something positive going. Like, listen, the possessions are shrunk now. We're in the 4th quarter. The clock is ticking for us. Down 2 possessions. You're not going to get many more, so they got to be smart with the football while still being aggressive.
Keeps it himself. Stop.
That was a bad decision, man.
They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. On 4th down,
this is the game. Pass is incomplete. We got a flag, however.
There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
It's going to be on Northwestern. Turnover on downs.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. The Wildcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself on the draw. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Timeout on the field. Northwestern has called it. That's their second one. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. That timeout taken by the Wildcats is their final one. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
And just not enough leg on that kick. You see it just gets knocked down by the crossbar.
Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Childs. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch and he's free. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field, catches the defense off guard.
Northwestern wants to go quickly, knowing that your man can make the catch.
Oh, yeah, that 2-minute timeout.
That wasn't a big play, but it can set you up down the line to be able to take advantage.
Yes, get it to him as fast as I can. When I see him open, he runs the little hitch, get it to him so he can make a little bit of yards after the catch, and eventually that little gain, he's going to bust one of those with his athletic ability.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man, makes the grab. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. He wants it all. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And man, this is such a low percentage ball, right? Like, it's so hard to kick it onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right, they put the right players on the field, they didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What an ugly game. But Illinois will hang on to the victory. Show you guys these stats. Gotta clean up those penalties. Can't believe Valentine ran the ball 222 yards on 24 carries and didn't get one single touchdown. It'll be 11. I think we'll be live at 11:30 a.m. for Game 2. Comets game will be, by the way, at 2 around 3:35, 4-ish. And we'll see how that will play out. We're just showing you the final stats from both teams. In a high-scoring affair. Oh wait, I didn't. Alright. There's all the stats right there. So we'll see you guys for Kansas, Missouri for Game 2 of our doubleheader. Again, the final, Illinois